I just wanted her off of me. Go to your bed, leave me alone. I saw red, and when I came to her neck in my grip, I blacked out. The only thing tethering me to the room, the gurgling of her throat, her fingers digging into my skin. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to push her. I heard her crash. Her body through the window, shards of glass on the bedroom floor. I didn't mean it. I wish I'd known at 12 that some of the first signs of childhood sexual abuse were not wanting to sleep alone and bedwetting. Or for that matter, that I'd even have known what abuse was to begin with, to have known what it meant for a man to look upon the body of a child with a glimmer in his eye, or to have known what it meant to have a grown man's hands grasped tightly to the curves of a prepubescent frame. I know that there's no way of learning the evils of man without guidance, and that experience is the best and worst teacher, but by the ripe old age of 12, I'd become Pillar, my mom's backbone, her ace in the hole, my job to know better and do right, my job to cook, clean, and look after. See, right there in the job description, if you're hungry, there's hot dogs in the freezer. Don't answer my phone, don't answer the door, mind the stove, and look after your brothers and sisters. Look after your brothers and sisters. Look after your brothers and sisters. See, right there, my most important job, to look after, to watch, to shepherd. I can hear her in my head now. You're the oldest, act like it. You're the oldest, act like it. You're the oldest, act like it. I should have known, I should have questioned. Why didn't I question forever? The consummate student, face forever in a book, vocabulary out of this world, and yet no frame of reference, not an inquiry, no words. How didn't I know? Or was it that I didn't care? Were my thoughts clouded by the angst and rebellion of a preteen? I'm sure all she wanted was comfort, to be held, cherished, protected, to hide in the shadow of her big sister. And she was met with the vitriol and hatred of a child, tired of sharing, tired of having to give so much of herself, of having to be both mother and father in her mother's absence. But these thoughts aren't to be had, so I wrapped them in my innocence, took them down to the river, used my half-assed excuses as a binder before casting them in, my guilt, the cinder block holding them down. And as I gazed into one still waters, the memories flashed back. Her tiny body, halfway out of a double-paned window, hair mussed, eyes wide, nightgown,